Sarah and Sam at the Nora and Slam Sleepover Special! Woo! So, a couple of months ago, I heard that this Lost was almost done. And I was talking to Sam in class, and I'm like, hey, I think we should do a video about Lost. I'm like, do you actually know what Lost is about? I've seen one episode, and she's seen one episode.
Yeah.
And we think we can explain the plot just as well as anyone who's seen the show.
Let's find out.
Okay.
So we'll have our own versions, and tell us, if you've seen the show, who's more accurate.
Yeah, and I just want to talk about this one episode I saw. So, the one episode I've seen, it's all the guys on the island, right? And there's the fat guy with the curly hair. He was like in this wheelchair in this hospital half the time. It would like flash to that, and they'll be back on the island. There's this other group of like 3 guys from the island on like the chapter in the 80s or something. And they're all like, ooh. And the fat guy had like this blonde dude like, I know about the island. He's like, no, you don't. He's like, yes, I do. And then the guy got like hit by a tree and died.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I know. Not the fat guy, the other guy. Then I think he was on the island as like this leader dude. So there is this bald guy, and he's all like talking to this going bald guy. He's like, you have to kill him. He gives him a knife. And then there's this dude with hair who's like I guess he was like the island leader. Please excuse me while I get my hat. Sam entertained them.
Jackalope!
Wardrobe malfunction, please wait.
Well, yeah.
Alright, fix it. Please excuse the wardrobe malfunction.
Anyway.
So, he's like, you must kill him. And the leader guys are like, And then the other guy's like, he's like, you don't have to kill me. And then the guy's like, maybe. And then the other guy's like, yes, you do have to kill him. And the guy's like, no, you don't. It's like, yes, you do. He's like, choose good. He's like, choose evil. And then the guy kind of chooses evil and stabs him. And then he's like, like, you don't know what you've done. And he dies. And the guy's like, whoa. Because then he, like, turns around and there's 2 of the bald guys. And one of the guys like, oh my god. And the other guy's like, whoa, ha, 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 ha. And then the guy who's balding kind of passed out. and then, scoot over. And then it's my favorite part. And this big, like, green, swirly, smoky, he's like, woo, woo, he's like, and then it cuts scene, just the rest of the people on the island. And then this, like, Asian chick who's looking all tough, like, across the beach, and then she had all her people going behind her, and they're all like, oh. And then I got confused and changed the channel. If you know who any of those people were, can you please tell me?
And then the episode I saw was of the one where Boone, Ian Somerhalder's character for season 1, died. Which really sucks. Because, like, he's in one of my favorite TV shows now, Vampire Diaries, and he's a vampire I have a crush on. So I'm like, no, I don't want him to die!
Then he died, and she's like, damn.
And here's the ironic part. In the plane that he goes up to, like, climbs up to on the wall, even though, like, there's, like, a hillway for the cliff that he could just, like, jump into the plane. Like, there's boxes in the plane, and they were filled with statues of Mary from, like, the Jesus story that were filled with heroin.
I bet it's the last place the cops would look.
Yeah, so it was a smuggler plane. Then, as he found the radio, it started working. He was about to call the person to, like, tell him where they are, and then the plane falls with him in it.
And he dies.
No, actually, he doesn't die yet. Then, like, the person, the bald guy, he was in a wheelchair, but he's able to walk on the island. So he, like, runs there, helps him, and takes him back to camp, and then people ask what happened. The guy runs away. They try to survive. Then one girl that's pregnant is about to give birth, and then right as the baby is born, he dies.
That was convenient.
Yeah, because then my dad said that later they try to think that maybe the baby's He has Boone Spirit.
That would actually be the creepiest thing ever if like my friend
that's really
died
fun.
and then my kid was like my friend. I would be like, oh my god, and I'd probably kill them again. I know that sounds like a really horrible thing to do, but I would just freak out and be like, possessed! And like,
But yeah, so now it's time to say what we think Lost is about.
So these guys, they think they're on this island, and right? They're playing Crash. They're on the island. They're all like, "Oh my God, we're on an island. We're on an island. We gotta survive until help comes." Kind of like Gilligan's Island and Flight 29 Down, and all that stuff. And then they think the island's like time traveling. I'm not really sure if the really weird green smoke thing comes in. And then they're like, "Oh my God, turns out we actually did die." And then the fat guy was like in an alternate universe, and they're all like, "Shit, we're dead."
Okay, what I think happens is that kind of similar to hers. Like, they fly over this island, crash,
And die.
and die, or they think they survive, and then they're trying to figure out like why they can't leave this island because every time they go away from the island, they always come back.
Like Gilligan's Island.
And then they're trying to think this is the place between heaven and hell. Crap, what are they going to judge us with? And they,
Scales. Competitive diving. Synchronized swimming. Jump rope.
what the hell? and
Sugar glider.
then they figure out it's time traveling and that there's an alternate universe. One person knows about it, and whenever he tries to find everybody else, they think he's crazy at first.
No duh. I think he's crazy too.
And then there is a protector, and that has to protect the island. And then
Oh, I think that was the guy that got stabbed.
there's someone who's trying to get off the island and if that person gets killed,
Oh, the bald guy.
but he can't kill him himself, so he has to get
the
someone
other guy
else.
kill him for him. And then the green
Yes.
smoke comes up, and they're all like, "Wow,
Yes, and then they figure out they do die, and they figure
Yeah.
out how to move on and stuff. They hug happily. The end.
Poof.
And they move on to heaven and hell,
Exactly.
wherever the hell they work.
Yep. You made it funny. So that was us, two people who've only seen one episode of Lost. Hopefully, successfully summarizing the plot.
Tell us who's more accurate, okay?
Or if we're both totally wrong.
Or if we're both totally accurate.
Yeah. Oh, and Cousin Marlene, if you see this, please explain the plot to me. I know you're a big fan of the show, so... Right.